Hello guys! This week's topic is a small talk topic related to the weather. A topic that everybody talks about in every culture, and it's something that helps break the ice and gives us something to talk about before meetings with clients, especially if they're from other countries. So, when we think about the weather, we're going to create a mental mind map, which means that we're going to look for vocabulary in our minds, expressions, grammar structures, and then imagine different types of weather conditions in each part of Spain. So the first thing we can focus on is, how's the weather today? Or what's the weather like today? What's the weather like in Ireland? How's the weather in New York today? How's the weather in Scotland? Or what's the weather like in London? Now let's think about different weather conditions. If we're talking about rain, I'm going to give you 3 ways to describe the rain. It's lashing rain, which means it's raining a lot. It's drizzling, which means it's slightly raining. Or it's torrentially raining, which is a more formal way of saying raining a lot. If we want to describe a sunny day, instead of saying it's sunny, we can say the sun is shining, the skies are clear. There are blue skies today. If we want to talk about windy weather, it's quite blustery today, which means very windy. There's a slight breeze, which means a little bit windy. Or there are gale force winds, which means hurricane winds if there's a storm and if there's thunder and lightning. And now we're going to look at extreme weather conditions. So in summer, in August, it's roasting hot in Spain. It's boiling hot in Spain. If it's been torrentially raining for such a long time, there have been some floods. Or if it's been so sunny and roasting hot for such a long time, we can have a drought. If it hasn't stopped snowing, there's been a snowstorm, or there was a snow blizzard. There was a blizzard. In some parts of the world, like Florida, they have hurricanes and tornadoes. We're lucky we don't have tornadoes in this country, but we might have a hurricane now and again. In some parts of the world, like in Japan, they have tsunamis and earthquakes. And in the south of Spain, in the Canaries, on the Canary Islands, they have volcanoes. But the volcanoes are dormant. What kind of extreme weather conditions do you have in your area? Let me know in the comments. And different parts of the country have different weather conditions. In the south of Spain, it's humid, sticky, and sweaty. But there's a lovely coastal breeze, which helps. In the east of Spain, on the east coast of Spain, it's not as hot as the center of Spain, the east of Spain, or the west of Spain. It's not as hot as Seville. So Valencia isn't as hot as Seville, although Valencia is much more humid than Seville. I reckon Seville, Cordoba might be the hottest places in Spain in summer. So when we're talking about the weather, we can also think about grammar points. What grammar points can I include here? And comparative grammar points are very useful. For example, Madrid is roasting hot in August, but not as humid as Valencia. Valencia is so humid in August that I can't sleep. So humid in August that it's difficult to sleep. Make sure you don't go to the beach if there's a strong wind, because it can be uncomfortable, especially in Cadiz or in the south of Spain, in those beautiful, wild, open, rural beaches in the south of Spain, in Cadiz. If there's a big wind, if there's a strong, fierce wind in Cadiz, you'd better not go to the beach. You'd better stay away from the beach, because that blustery wind is so strong that the sand can actually hurt you when it's blowing in the breeze. And then when we're talking about extreme cold, it's freezing cold. In winter, in January and February, it's freezing cold, especially in the mountains. It's so cold that I need a big warm coat, a big woolly coat. It's so cold in winter that I can't feel my fingers sometimes. They go numb. We love going skiing in winter. It's our favorite thing to do. We love skiing on the slopes in winter when the sun is shining, the skies are blue, but it's freezing cold and it's dry and crisp. So, when you think of the weather, think about the 4 weather conditions: heat, wind, rain, and cold. And think of north, south, east, and west. What are the weather conditions like in each part of Spain or in each part of your country? And compare them. The weather in the north of Spain isn't as hot as the south of Spain, or the east of Spain, or the west of Spain, or the center of Spain. The weather in the center of Spain is much hotter than the north of Spain. In fact, the weather in August in the center of Spain is the hottest in the country. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear how the weather is where you are. Tell us in the comments what the weather is like, and I highly recommend that you practice this small talk weather topic with your clients before meetings, or if you're looking to break the ice or pass some time with your clients in English. Thank you so much for listening and being here. Take care.